Hello and welcome to Wind Youth Center. My name is Robin Rose Hamer and I'm the Executive Director of Wind Youth Services. Today we'll be talking about our launch competencies, or our life skills program, and our partnership with CalFresh. CalFresh has a campaign for Rethink Your Drink. And rethinking your drink is about replacing some of your sugary, carbonated filled beverages with water. And how many of us have said to ourselves, I would drink more water if it tastes better? Well, today we're going to talk about how we can make our water taste better. There's a lot of reasons why you should rethink your drink, but for me, I am rethinking my drink because I want to be more healthy. So, strap on, let's start our ride. We're going to infuse some water today. Today we'll be doing two savory waters, one that is a jalapeno lime strawberry and another that is a rosemary and grapefruit. The important thing about infused water is to use fruit that's in season because it's ripe and full of natural sugar, and also because it's more readily available. So practically anything that you can find in the store right now that's on sale, that's something you could infuse your water with. We have lots of recipes that are available for you. If you head on over to our YouTube channel, there's a slideshow there of our different recipes in partnership with CalFresh. First, you'll want to wash all your fruit and get it all prepared. I'm going to put on some food handler gloves so that we could be safe. And we'll start cutting up our fruit. So first we've got a pitcher. I'm going to use two different pitchers so that we can tell the hot water, which will be the jalapeno, and the other kind. And we've got fresh strawberries here. I've just picked out a couple berries and washed them for us. And we're going to just take the tops off and chop them up a little bit. Not a lot, you just want to make sure that you have the juice from the berry available into the water. And gonna pour a second one here just to make sure our water is nice and strawberry-licious. Trying to avoid the strawberry leaves. So there we've got our strawberries. I'm also going to slice up a lime. And then before I put it in the water, I'm gonna give it a little squeeze so that we get some of that juice into the water as well. So, got our lime in 5 or 6 pieces here. I'm gonna squeeze it a little bit, get some of that juice down in there. And then we've got our hot pepper, the jalapeno. So the important thing about the jalapeno is they are spicy unless you put the seeds in and then it's hot. So I'm going to take out the seeds so it's not quite so hot and give ourselves the flavor of the jalapeno without the burn of the seed. So I'm gonna cut that jalapeno up into a little bit smaller sizes, just like we did with our fruit. And put it into the water pitcher as well. We are going to grab a gallon of water that I've had in the refrigerator so it can get cold, and just add the water to our fruit and jalapeno mix. As you can see, it's lovely to the eye, makes us think of refreshing goodness, and I'll put the lid on there and let it sit for a bit. I'm gonna change out my gloves just because we're changing out our flavors. So here we're going to make a rosemary and grapefruit infused water. And this rosemary and grapefruit infusion is herbal. And there's a couple different kinds of herbal waters, but herbal means that it's got some herbs in it. So there's some great ones with mint and also basil. So definitely go to the YouTube channel to check out some of the other flavors. So different pitcher, because we've got the spicy one. We want to make sure that everybody who's trying it out has a good choice. They can see those jalapenos. I'm gonna pull a little bit off the rosemary twist it up a little bit, agitate just a little bit so that it can infuse, and then I am going to put the water in on top of the rosemary right now before I chop up the grapefruit, because the rosemary needs a little bit more time for that flavor to get in there. That's the rest of our gallon. As you can see, you can make 2 pitchers of infused water, 1 gallon of water. Oh, I was gonna get a different knife because don't want to use the jalapeno knife. So we've got our grapefruit, and similar to the lime, we just want to cut it up into some chunks because we want there to be an infusion, but we're not making grapefruit juice. So I'm going to cut the grapefruit up into chunks. It's a ruby red grapefruit, so you can see the flesh is a little bit pink, which is cool. Also makes for really great breakfast eating if you're a grapefruit fan. So I'm just going to squeeze a little bit and drop that down in there for our infusion. And 1 more quarter here. And I'm just cutting off a little bit of the rind because sometimes the rind can be a bit bitter. So we've got all of our grapefruit down in the pitcher. Close up the pitcher here, and we've got some glasses to try it out. So, clean glass, grapefruit and rosemary water. As you can see, it pours clear. There's a little bit of pulp in there. We're gonna try it. Let's see. Delicious, refreshing, and herbal. So remember, you can use any fruit that you'd like and herbs in your water. Think up lots of recipes. Use things that you and your family or your loved ones or people that you're inviting over might want to try. The jalapeno one is considered tropical because you can mix it also with a mango. So help yourself, rethink your drink, and be more healthy. Thank you for watching Wind Launch Competencies.